Welcome back to the to the No Filter podcast, you fucking assholes. Welcome back. I'm sorry I've been gone. Okay, my schedule has not been consistent and it's been throwing me off mentally. Let me kind of catch you guys up on the struggle I've been having for the past few days since fucking Friday. And of course, all the bad shit happens to me on a Friday. I found out yesterday that Comcast has not been taking money out of my bank account. And you might be thinking, Eddie, why are you not paying your bills? And let me explain. First off, it's not my fault. I've had Comcast since I've moved in my apartment in 2020, right? I think 2020 or 2021, right? And they've never once had a problem. I've never had issues. I've always paid my shit on time because that's how it should be in this world. And I'm replying back to text. So randomly, my internet got shut off, and they said, "Oh, it looks like you've missed a payment." But that's not how I found out, right? I found out because I had to go to Comcast location today, and I had to figure out what the fuck was going on because I tried to call, and I tried to make a payment over the phone to see what the fuck was up, and the lady over the phone, the robot bullshit, she goes, "I'm sorry, I can't understand you. Goodbye." I'm like, what the? I'm not speaking Spanish. I'm not speaking another fucking language. And if I was, there's different options for that. So I call back again, and I try getting to the payment process and stuff. And then she's telling me, "Oh, your payment cannot be processed." And I'm like, why can it not be processed? Nothing has changed. Any information, nothing has changed that they need, right? My account's still active. And so I'm like, okay. So I tried going up to my Xfinity account that I have on my phone. That, by the way, when I first got it, was a bitch to set up. Hang on. And it was not letting me log in. Even with my old phone number, it was not letting me log in. So I'm like, oh my fucking God, fine, whatever. I'll do a podcast later. And I was like, I'll just go to Comcast tomorrow. And I had to drive to DeKalb. But here's the fucking kicker. For some reason yesterday, my truck engine light decided to come on because I have a cylinder misfire. So I had to have Claudia drive me to fucking DeKalb. And so, so we're wrapping it off with Comcast decided to stop taking money out of my account. So I had no internet. And it threw off my whole billing cycles, which pissed me off. I hate being off cycle. My truck decides to have a cylinder misfire. And it's like, okay, that's normally fine. But the thing is, it drives like fucking dog shit. And I have to get it in on Wednesday. But of course, no, that's too easy. So I have to drop it off Tuesday. Find a ride Wednesday morning to work back home. And then to the mechanic shop to pick it up again. All right, those two things, we could tackle that. It's a little stressful. But here. We're just going to keep adding fucking toppings onto this cake here, boys. I have been driving uninsured for the past 3 months. Yup, you heard that right. Go ahead and let that sink in. 3 fucking months I've not been paying insurance. Now, I normally would not complain because I didn't get caught. Okay? I'm insured now, so if anybody wants to come after me, it's too fucking late. You had your chance. So, I found out recently that insurance expires. What the fuck? I didn't get any warning that it was going to expire. I didn't get anything in the mail. I didn't get any emails. I double checked for those too. Insurance expires. They're like, yeah, it's the end of your policy. I'm like, what the? Why the fuck do you guys have that? I was getting ready to lose my shit because for a second I thought the reason why I was not getting insurance put through was because the lady I talked to like 4 months ago, I was trying to switch my policy over because I could have saved $20 a month. And I thought she just canceled it to be a fucking bitch because she was, no offense, a fucking idiot. I was like, well, how come I gotta give you money if I'm saving money? Well, because that's just how our policy works, sir. Shut the fuck up, stupid asshole. I cannot stand these people when they go, sir, I'm just a sales rep. No, you're not. You work for the company. Yes, you handle sales, but you know what's going on behind the scenes. You know more than me. That's like when people go, well, how come the ice cream machine's broken at McDonald's? Back when I used to work there? Well, because it's down for cleaning, or it's going for maintenance, or I can give you multiple answers. I don't have to just say, oh, I'm just a sales sir. I don't know the shit behind it. Bull fucking shit. You know exactly what the fuck is wrong with it. You just don't want to fucking tell me because you you're being an asshole. You want to keep it in big corporate's pocket. You don't want to share out the information, right? So whatever, I call Progressive back up. By the way, not sponsored by any of these companies that I'm mentioning today. They're all fucking doing their own thing. They don't want to sponsor this podcast. I call Progressive up. By the way, best insurance I've ever had. But tell me why I go from paying $150 a month, which for my age I would say is pretty good for full coverage, the whole shebang, shugaboo, right? To saying, oh, we have to up it up from $150 to $176.28. Why are you guys upping it? I have a clean fucking driving record. She goes, well, you have to call like AlexisNexus.com and you gotta pull your driving record because something came through. And I'm like, something came through? What was it, Santa Claus? Because I don't have tickets. I don't have accidents. That makes no sense to me. And my truck just got everything renewed, right? Well, she goes, sir, that's confidential. I can't really tell you that. And I'm like, bitch, confidential? It's my fucking driving record. You can't sit there and tell me it's confidential when it's my record. I should be telling you it's confidential. So I'm sitting here and she goes, and she pulled that stupid thing, the same thing that Comcast did, which was, sir, I'm a sales representative. And I'm like, oh my God, just whatever. Just, I'll pay the $176 this month, whatever. I need insurance. I don't want to drive uninsured because you have fucking idiots out there who don't know how to drive. And I'm like, you know what? I'm shopping around. I'm shopping around. I already know which ones I want to try. I want to try Liberty Mutual and Geico and stuff like that because I've heard good things. I was going to go after State Farm, but 5 months ago, I got a quote from State Farm that my insurance would be $414 for just full coverage and $20,000 stuff. I'm like, bro. I'm like, that ain't fucking shit. $414 is my truck payment. And I hate bitching at these people who just get paid $12 an hour to be on the phone. Because I understand that they get bitched at people all the time. But it's like, do not use that stupid fucking line on me. Is that, sir, it's confidential. I'm just a sales rep. It's like, no, if you get flagged, and if I get flagged for something and it's increasing my payment, you should be able to give me at least 2 reasons on why it's increasing. She goes, well, because it could also be the state that you live in. I'm like, look, I understand that Illinois is a robbery state, but I love it too much to leave it. So you guys better fucking fix something. There's people out there paying $90 for insurance. It's like, yeah, no wonder you're paying so little because I'm paying the rest of the shit that you're fucking not. So let's recap. Comcast not taking payments out, so I have no internet. So I can't do my podcast. I'm not insured. No, I am, but I was not insured for 3 months. And then my truck decide that it's going to be a fucking piece of shit and it's going to misfire a cylinder. Luckily, it's a V8, so I got the other 7 pumping. But my God, is it not good for the vehicle. And oh my God, I'm going to continue this rant right now. I fucking hate fat people. How many times have I used the word fucking? Too much to count, okay? I hate fat people, and I have fat friends and stuff like that, and I like to joke around with them, and I normally don't try to criticize them for being heavier, but here's the thing, right, is that I was in Walmart the other day, and I was walking, and this lady almost hit me, and you'd think, oh, she would say sorry, right? No, she didn't even know I existed because her fucking neck was so fat, it was propping her head up like you would with a fucking car jack when changing a tire, and I'm like, oh, God, I fucking hate people like you. And you would think her being in that scooter that's going half a mile an hour, you know, she'd be like, oh, sorry. I didn't mean to almost hit you with the cart that's barely moving. You know those things weren't made for fucking fat people? Like, they weren't. They were made for fucking disabled people and for skinny people like me to have go-kart races in. And then bet your friends and which loser knocks over the Walmart shelves first. Not for fucking fat people. Those motors are not made for that. So, you know, it's been a rough weekend. And then today was nothing easier, but I got a lot of it done. I went to T-Mobile today too because for some reason they're like, yeah, you gotta come renew your auto payments and stuff. And I'm like, oh my, is it just that time of the year or something? I mean, I get. And I went there, and he goes, yeah, you just got to update your card stuff because I got a new card. That makes sense. He was honest. But when I went in there, I'm like, you guys canceled? He goes, no, not me. I'm just a sales rep. And I'm like, oh. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's been a rough... God, my phone's blowing up for no reason. Well, not for no reason. I'm fucking popular, apparently. Who knows? Any bitches out there ride flat-footed? And anybody want to ride flat-footed on my dick specifically? So, I'm just playing around. No, I hope you guys are doing good though. This podcast probably will not be as long though. I came with topics and stuff, but I lost them over the time because I was supposed to have 2 podcasts come up this week, but I didn't. Yeah, other than that, it's been good. It's been good. Today, it was just more stressful because of the errands I had to run, but they're done now, and now I can sit back and enjoy the rest of the week. I got some overtime this week that I'm really looking forward to, and I know it doesn't sound really good to most people because who wants to work overtime? And it's like, well, when you start making enough, it becomes worth it. Yeah, other than that, you ever get your physical done and your doctor's got to grab your balls? Well, that was me the other day. I had to get my physical done. Doctor grabbed my balls. I legit pulled down my underwear and I went. I laughed at my own dick because how fucking cold it was in that room. They really gotta start making those rooms warmer because I'm like, dude, I got a fan blowing on my junk and it's not making it look good. It's making it look like a fucking hairball that your cat just threw up in the corner. Speaking of animals, I feel like I'm very comfortable now to kind of talk about why I took a little break. Also last week, was it last week? I can't remember. Well, my dog of 13 years, unfortunately, did get put down 1 or 2 Mondays ago. Honestly, I can't remember at this point. I think it was 2 Mondays ago. He was just getting old. He's getting really bad arthritis, Parkinson's, and shit. So, as sad as that is, I think it kind of comes to like, he had a hard time getting up. He had a hard time laying down, had bad anxiety. And I'm not here to point fingers on why I think certain shit, but, I told myself that when that time comes, I would not want to sit there and watch him be more in pain. Because at that certain point, when dogs start getting to that level and you don't want to medicate your dog, depending on how bad it is and how early you catch it, And for me, I know that if I was in that position, I would not want to be on fucking meds for arthritis and, Parkinson's and anxiety because you don't know what's going to do to the dog on top of what he's already got going on. So I did lose that dog of 13 years, which sucks because for the past 4, I have not been home. If anybody who doesn't know that story, I'll just fucking recap it for you. COVID happened. My family wanted me to stay home, and I said no because if I stay home, I feel like I'm going to miss out on a lot of my life, in which no matter what happens, I missed out on a lot of my life because I didn't get a graduation. We just went to go pick up our diplomas in our cars. And so I said no, and I decided, me and my dad got in a huge argument about it. It was so funny, looking back at it now. And I moved out, and I wasn't allowed to come back till the whole COVID thing was solved. So like 2.5 years passed. Get to see my dog here and there, but then when COVID finally shut down, we got super busy where I work, so I was working like fucking almost 60-hour weeks. And at that point, trying to fit gym time, girlfriend time, friend time, that's no longer possible. You work out, eat, sleep, girlfriend, that's it. And I'm not blaming anybody, obviously that was a life decision that I decided to make, and obviously there were some sways there, here and there, but nothing too crazy. So I feel like I missed out on a lot of those last 4 years, which kind of sucks, but I'm happy now that he's resting easy and he's running around playing fetch with all the tennis balls he wants without his knees hurting or anything like that. Do dogs have knees? I think they have knees, don't they? Yeah, because how the fuck would they bend? I'm my own psychiatrist at this point because I answer all my own questions. I'll be at work and I'm like, am I feeling okay today? Yeah, I think I'm feeling okay. I think what pisses me off about me saying that, though, is that I don't think I ever have people go, are you doing okay? Like, I don't think I ever have anybody say that. And I just say, yeah, 99.9% of the time because I really don't want to tell you that I'm not doing okay. But, just know it still matters. Like, I still look at that as like a sign of, oh, he cares enough to still ask, even though he knows my answer is going to be yeah, even though he knows I'm lying. I don't know if people can detect it, because you can really see in my face when I'm really run down. It happens quite often, actually, because I refuse to open up about my feelings, because I'm a man, and I gotta fucking jam that shit down as far as I can, but gotta shove it down like you're going to war, and there's no other way to solve that problem. But yeah, I cried for the first time in like a long time, actually, because of my dog's death. But the thing is that when you haven't cried, and anybody who knows this, by the way, I don't know how to cry. I legit was crying, and I had to take a piss, and I walked past myself in the mirror, and I'm like, ugh, is that what I fucking look like when I cry? God damn, I'm not doing that no more. I was like, ugh, I look like a monkey. So, yeah. Yeah, I had a good cry. And that really takes like 1,000 pounds off your chest. Little do you know. Why? Was I supposed to get that? I don't know. Nah. Yeah, good cry, man. It never turns into one thing. It's always like, oh man, you're crying about this, and next thing you know, you're crying about how, you got raped on a slide by a dog when you were 8 years old, and your friend just watched as you were yelling for help because the dog was like 40 pounds heavier than you. So you go home with dog jizz on your leg. Yeah, stuff like that. That stuff really takes 1,000 pounds off your chest, and it really helps you beat down the demon for a little bit. And I'm telling this for all the male audience, you gotta get your cry out sometimes, man. I'm telling you, it feels good. But I don't cry often, but when I do, man, do I sleep like a baby that night. Very important. I gotta clip my fucking toenails. I grow the thickest toenails on this planet. When I do it, you could hear like the thing snapping shut. Which, is that a flex? I think that's a flex. It means I'm healthy. So apparently means I'm healthy. I don't know. I'm healthy enough now to where I know I could take rest days at the gym, and I know that I'm gonna be perfectly okay. Oh God. And you guys are probably thinking, oh, Eddie, why are you doing this podcast by yourself? That's because Claudia. I actually have no reason for this. I think I just really wanted time to myself to talk into this microphone and have it mean completely nothing to you guys. Because if you guys are still listening 17 minutes in, make sure you guys are liking this fucking podcast. Because let me tell you something. I'm not going to be able to hire an accountant on my pay. Okay? So if we can start sharing this so I can make money, so I can hire my friend Devin to take care of it for me, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. But the views are still doing pretty good. Sometimes it's hit or misses, though. Sometimes there'll be fucking 50 views a video, and then it's like 11 the next one. And I'm like, bruh, what the fuck? So, yeah, but this one isn't going to be long. I think it's going to be like 40 minutes. And I know that sounds short, but I just know this is like my recap video. I feel like I need a good explanation. Oh, speaking of, if anybody keeps up with NFL, I normally don't, but I'm a Packers fan, so there's obviously a lot going on in the Packers world with Randall Cobb. I believe he's no longer coming back. Aaron Rodgers just got signed, and someone who just got signed to the Packers, was it Jones? No, I don't think it was Jones. Either way, the Packers are fucked this year. As much as I hate to say it, I'm not expecting Jordan Love to come off the bench and win us a Super Bowl, but with them losing like all their weapons, I don't see them coming back, because it's just like when they got rid of Randall Cobb. Am I thinking of the right guy? No. Wait, no, Clay Matthews. When they got rid of Clay Matthews, my God, did we suffer so bad. Clay Matthews, I don't know how good he is now, because doesn't he play for the Texans? Either way, that motherfucker was a unit. So when we lost him, I don't know. I know we suffered kind of bad for that for a little bit, but then we found a good replacement. But with them losing a good kicker and a quarterback, and I want to say wide receiver, you're losing 3 good components there. So I'm really interested to see how this season plays out for the Packers. I think it starts in, August? I could be wrong. I don't know. You really look at the fields, and they make them look gigantic on TV. But if you look like in real life, they're not that bad. Like, I could run across one of those. I could do the 40-yard dash in like 10 seconds. Is that good? What's the average 41-yard dash? Hang on. I'm a fast little white guy. I'll give myself that. What's the average 40-yard dash in the NFL. 4.48. What the fuck? 5.6 seconds. Oh my god, my 10 seconds don't look like dick. I think I could do it in like 3. I'm way smaller than those guys. Yeah, it looks like has anyone ever ran a 3.9? Yeah, Bo Jackson, former Los Angeles Raiders running back. Yeah, I think I got an advantage. I think I could totally be in the NFL. Just lube me up, like get a bunch of fucking lube and peanut butter on my skin. Give me the ball, bro. We're winning. We're going to state. I going to state like it's a fucking like it's a high school game. I'm standing back with one of my friends, so I'm losing my train of thought here. And yes, I still use Snapchat, even though I fucking hate it 99.9% of the time. I use it because a lot of my friends have it, and I still have streaks and stuff. But, and everybody, oh, you have streaks? Isn't it like for kids? I'm like, first off, go fuck yourself. You're just jealous because my highest streak is 1,845 days. You know what I'm saying? Have you guys ever seen a black lady with armpit hair? I saw one today in T-Mobile, and I'm like, ooh, I'm kidding. Seriously though, she had fucking bushy armpit hair, but she was an attractive black lady. To be honest, if I didn't know she had armpit hair, she would have been a good 8 out of 10. But then I saw that, and I was like, ooh, you're like a 4 now. I don't care how nice your boobs are. I don't think I could get over armpit hair on a female. Stubble, like that's whatever. Every female is gonna have stubble sometimes or long leg hair. But armpit hair on a female throws me off because then I'm getting transgender vibes, and nothing wrong with transgenders, but no one likes a good tranny, you know? Would you ever get your dick sucked by a tranny? I feel like if the head's good enough, I'm willing to get a head from transgender, but I will not tell anybody. You know, I'm just going to say, yeah, I got head from a girl, but it's really just a guy dressed up as a girl. But to be honest, if he's shaving a nair in his face and shit, I'm not too worried about it. And you close your eyes, oh, yeah, he probably knows what he's doing, too. A guy knows what a guy wants. God, this got really gay, didn't it? I'm not saying, like, you know, I would, like, he cannot have a dick, basically. You know what, I'm moving forward this conversation with, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not feeling it. I thought I could lie my way through that one, but I was halfway through it, and I'm like, dude, I don't think I could have a dude suck me off. And everybody's like, if you close your eyes, it's kind of the same thing, and I'm like, nah, no, it's not. I just... Something about that kind of set wrong with me, and I'm not a fan. So, yeah, moving on. I'm currently drinking Jack and Coke. I don't have a buzz or anything. No one worry. I'm more tired than anything. I've had a long day. I woke up late as shit. I woke up at like 4:30. And, I was like, oh my god, I gotta go to work. Because it's like a 10-minute drive. So, I was like, whatever. I got there, and then, I fucking hate Maxwell House coffee. It has such a unique garbage of taste that it's like, how does this even make money? Like, I've had generic coffee, like Donut Shop, by the way, not sponsored, amazing coffee brand. At least if you ask me. It used to be good. It was like $5 a package, and now it's like $12 because everybody found out how good it is. Folgers, any kind of Folgers, like dark silk, French roast, dark roast, light roast. Those are all consistently fucking good, depending on what you're trying to get. But Maxwell House is garbage. It has like a distinguished taste where like you could taste it in the air, and it like absorbs like the fucking static from the foam cup that you're using. Shout out to all my blue collared people out there. Anybody living quote unquote paycheck to paycheck. But that's not really what blue collar means. If anybody doesn't know, it means your fucking collar's blue and you sweat on it. And if you wear a white collar, you work in an office. All right, boom, there you go. I feel like I'm really speeding through topics here. I'm so sorry. I feel all over the place. I took an ADHD test. And apparently the results were I may possibly have ADHD. No, I don't. I mean, I might be stupid, okay? I might not be good staying on track. But, Ladies. I know I just lost a bunch of women here because I'm not smart and I'm not 6 feet tall, but I'm funny. I'm muscular. I can make you laugh and come, bro. That's like the two big things. And, ugh, there's my fucking neighbor. I got new neighbors, guys. I didn't even know it. Like, that's how busy I was 2 weeks ago when I haven't been uploading. I got new neighbors. I used to have black neighbors, but they're gone. Now I got 2 white neighbors, and my God, does she have titties? It's not because they're normal. It's because she's fat. Remember I was telling you about that fat shit? She has a dog, but she don't walk it. She just lets it pee in and goes back inside. I'm like, what the fuck is the point? Go fuck yourself. Don't own a dog if you're not going to take care of it, right? But she's got some nice nipples. I saw that shit through her shirt. I ain't even fucking lie to you. I'm like, damn. Probably would suck on them. I'm not even going to lie. I know there's some people listening to this that are gonna go, man, what a piece of shit. But yeah, bro, she looks like she has nice titties. That's all I would touch though. Nice titties, get a little fucking dick sucking in there. Maybe move my, you know, like how you play with your straw with your tongue. I want like maybe a little bit of that action. Oh God! Speaking of, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm skipping through fucking topics here. I'm tired. I'm like dozing off in my seat. So I bitched about deadbeat dads, but you females are the fucking problem on why we have deadbeat dads. All right, and I'm about to target. I know it was just Mother's Day, but guess what? I don't give a fuck. I'm about to bash your ass, okay? Because I know you ain't listening this far, and I have a friend, right? Not even a friend anymore. She's an acquaintance. She bitches about her baby daddy consistently. How he doesn't provide or anything, and the only time he gets close to them is when she's about to take him to court for fucking child support because she's fucking in debt because she's a retard and can't spend her money properly. As I throw her whole business out in the fucking world, right? This guy threw a boiling pot of mac and cheese at her feet as her kid watched. The kid probably didn't even know what was going on, to be honest, because he just laughed. I saw the video. And she still gets back together with this fucking retard. And people go, oh, when you're with an abuser, it's a lot harder to get away. It's not that he's consistently abusive. She's gone away many of times, and she's had multiple boyfriends over the time, but she always goes back. And she bitches about how small his dick is, which, by the way, if anybody knows, no one gives a fuck about your size anymore. Once you're past the age of 18, it's all about the motion of the ocean and how long you can actually last. It doesn't matter about the size and how big your dick is. It's can you eat pussy and stuff like that, right? But anyway, she goes back and then she's like, got flowers from my hubby for Flowers Day, and I'm like, how long till he throws that vase of flowers he just got you at the wall, you fucking idiot? Yeah, now I hope your bitch ass gets throw punched. She used to come to me for all her fucking problems, and it's like I still love her as a friend and everything. Like I want nothing but the best for her. But it's like I am so tired of helping her, and she goes back to the same fucking problem. And everybody, and like I said, I understand that if it's an abusive relationship consistently, and they have no contact, but it's like it's the same cycle on repeat. He'll come back in her life, they'll get back together. She slowly backs away from all her friends that helped her get past everything and meet new people, and then she suddenly blocks everyone and goes dark. She comes back with a black eye and tries to hide it, but everybody finds it and calls the cops again anyway, and it restarts the cycle, right? Like, bro, come on. You're making it so hard on everybody around you. I feel like I've bitched about this before, but I was actually defending her because, like, he's actually a deadbeat piece of shit. But you know what? She's no fucking better herself. I hate to say that, but if you think this is about you, just know it's not. Go fuck yourself, you self-centered piece of shit. Man, Mr. Potty Mouth today over here. I'm sorry, guys. I think I cuss a lot more when I'm stressed. What do you guys think? But no, I think I'm tired of helping people who don't deserve the help. One thing my boss, which I'm not gonna name him, me and my boss, because I've grown a great respect for him. I'm not gonna name him right now. He has truly taught me that no matter what you do to certain people, like some people are gonna change and some people aren't. And I know I praise my boss a lot on this podcast, but he's truly taught me a lot. He goes, you can have friends, but just remember at the end of the day, those are just friends. They could do anything they want to backstab you. They could throw you under the bus, fucking lie on your name. They could take your advice and throw it back in your face and go do what you're going to do. But Or, he's like, there's some people don't want to change, and that's one thing I've learned over the past few months is that if she comes back, I'll be her friends. But I'm not going to throw myself out there, with a pond with no fish in it. You know what I'm saying? And I know that sounds fucked up. I know, but itchy eye. God damn. I totally lost what I was talking about with that topic. Either way, stop making deadbeat dads and stop making deadbeat moms. Alright? At least if I come in a girl and I get her pregnant, I'm gonna fucking stay around for the kid as much as I say I won't. Okay? I'll be there for the kid. I'll be there for the mom. I'm gonna raise the kid. I'm gonna make sure the mom is healthy. And that's how it should be. Ugh, God, I just can't handle it. But on another note, the best itches out there, I would say, would have to be an asshole itch. Nothing is better than itching your fucking asshole, bro. Like, right there on the rim, and you can feel your fingernail going over each rivet. Like a fucking, like a, God, what is, like a tube, like a drainage tube. Right? Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? And then like, you get like really close to the hole, and it's like, I'm so sorry, everybody. Jack and Coke is a weird fucking flavor. I'm drinking it, and I'm just like, ugh, every fucking taste. I'm just trying to finish them. I've had them in my fridge forever. The alcohol is only 4.8. I've been really into rum again lately, which is fine. Like, I'm not a big drinker personally. Like, I prefer just to have a nice big cup of milk with some Oreos. And I can't eat a whole sleeve of Oreos anymore. I don't know what it is. Before, I used to devour an entire package of, like, Chips Ahoy, Oreos, and now I can't get more than 6 cookies in without feeling sick. Is that good or bad? I think that's good because, like, that means I'm getting healthier, but at the same time, it's like I fucking love Oreos. Nothing is better than a good Oreo. But I don't know why Chips Ahoy makes soft cookies and hard cookies, but Oreo won't do the same. Imagine a soft Oreo where you don't have to wait 10 seconds to dunk it. It's already ready for you. I mean, if you really want mushy Oreos, just like take 7 Oreos and 1 cup of milk and like let them sit there for like 4 minutes and then mix together like a bowl of cereal or a pudding or a cake. Or like a stew, I would say that would work, but they need to start making soft, crusted cookies, like Chips Ahoy. Like, that would be amazing. Because I'm tired of dunking my fucking cookies. I lose a good half sometimes. And it's like, rest in peace, soldier, you'll be missed. You did your duties. And it's like the Titanic song. No, I'm kidding, but John texted me. Let's see what John's up to. Replying back to John's always a good time. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I had to check that, guys. Other than that, there's this girl on my Snapchat, and she's really beautiful, like nice boobs and butt and everything. But my God, the closer you get to her, like her teeth look like she's a smoker, bro. And she doesn't drink coffee. I've asked her before, and she goes, "Nah, I'm not a big coffee drinker, And I'm like, bro, so your teeth are just that fucking yellow by nature? I doubt it. Shit be looking like SpongeBob color on her teeth. And I don't judge people for the color of the teeth because mine's stained because I drink a lot of coffee. But like hers are like gross, like rotting. And I'm like, dude, like imagine a close up of SpongeBob's teeth, like like they do a realism version. It's fucking disgusting. But she's got a nice butt and boobs and everything. She's beautiful, but like it's just something about her smile is kind of off too. Kind of give me like an It vibe. And I won't lie, I'm no better. Like, I hate showing my teeth. I've always hated showing my teeth. That's why I always smile with, like, the weird grandpa squint. Anybody who knows me knows. I'm just, all I'm saying is that she's attractive. I don't know how her body counts 32, though. That blows my mind. 32 is a lot. I mean, like, it's a lot, but at the same time, I know a girl who has, 54, but she's about to have a baby, so it's 55. Yeah, where am I going with this, man? I'm just talking. I'm so sorry, guys. I hope you guys are still listening to this 35 minutes in. Like I said, that's why it's going to be a shorter podcast today, because I also don't have topics. I'm just kind of like rambling. Just rambling. Brayden now just texted me. Go fuck yourself, Brayden. Oh, I'm looking into new beds this weekend. You know, I wanted to hold off on getting a new bed because I still sleep on a twin. Yeah, go ahead. Laugh it up. Okay, I sleep on the floor most of the time because that's my favorite place to sleep. That's like my safe zone because I rolled off the bed too many times to count. All right, when me and my ex-girlfriend at the time when me and my girlfriend at the time, so now my ex, were together, I always had to sleep on the inside against the wall, right? Because that's the way we had our room set up together, and I was perfectly okay with that because let me tell you something. I rolled off her motherfucking bed so many goddamn times, and you know she slept in her top room, so above her parents, and I would just go doosh and fucking rattle her entire room because I'd roll off, and I'm like, bruh. So, yeah, I love to sleep on the floor, and I love napping on the couch. There is nothing better than napping out the couch, looking out my back door from my patio into the cornfield. It's amazing. It's relaxing. But I'm looking into a bed. Anybody who's got recommendation for beds and pillows, something a little bit more firmer. I was told the purple is really good, but imagine trying to fuck on a purple bed. It's not really like a mattress. It's more of like it's like a 3D printed little cubes, but lengthened, I guess. It's really weird. My stepbrother's dad / stepmom has one. And they say they love it. It's what it's everything they wanted in a bed. But to me, I worry that I might not like that $3,000 bed. Is it $3,000? Hang on, let me look it up. How much is purple bed? Let's see. Let's see right now. Okay, so you need a whole... Oh, God. So, Twin XL is fucking $2,199. Okay, well, if I was going to fucking mattress, to be honest, I'd probably just jump to a king. I know that kind of sounds stupid, but it's like, I've slept on a twin my whole life, which, again, I'm not ashamed of, okay? If I'm not sleeping in my bed anyway, I'm not gonna... Oh, my dad and stepmom have one of these. Oh, okay. Yeah, they got back problems, though. Anyway, no, I wouldn't want to get a full. I feel like that would make sense. Let's compare it though to a normal king size bed price. King size. Okay. Shopping. Let's check shopping out. Okay, so like, I mean, is this with the whole thing though? I have a lot of questions. 'Cause, I mean, I don't want that shitty fucking soft top bag. You know what? I'm gonna take a poll, guys, for my next podcast. Do you wanna be chained to a wooden bed frame when I fuck you, or do you want to be chained to an aluminum bed frame when I fuck you? Wait, what did I say before? A wooden frame or a chain or a aluminum frame? I mean, like, I mean, compared to the purple, I'd rather just get a normal fucking mattress that's slightly stiffer. Ashley's Furniture, man, it's a ripoff, though. So maybe not. That's a nice fucking bed. Oh, my God, that's a nice bed, too. Okay, Ashley Furniture might be the move. I might go fucking check out a furniture place this weekend. I mean, like, the thing is for me, though, is that everything was so expensive. And I tell everybody, it's like, I want my money to be, like, if I buy something, I don't want it to depreciate in value right away, which when you sleep in a bed, it's like driving a car off the lot. Half the value is already gone, depending on, like, what you're doing. Right? So, when I went to go buy a bed, I didn't have the money, right? So I just grabbed my old bed from my dad's house. Thankful he stored it for me there and everything. And I said, I'm just going to sleep on this twin. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not embarrassed. Everybody's got to start somewhere. I slept on a fucking floor when I first moved in. And then when I went to go buy a bed, because I saved up enough money for the bed that I wanted without feeling like, oh, I'm going to be broke and have to eat ramen noodles for the next week. Back when I was making like $15 an hour, the bed I wanted doubled in price. And the bed I want is still doubled in price, but I don't think they're coming down anytime soon. And I say that with confidence because, to be honest, the way our economy's going, it's like I kind of want to bed before World War III. You know, that'd be nice. But I mean, like, I would jump straight to a king. And people would be like, what if you're not going to use the king first for a period of time? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. But yes, that'll be my next podcast question. When I fuck you, do you want me to fuck you on an aluminum bed, chain to aluminum bed, or a wooden bed? Oh, that's a sexy purple. At this point, it's just me looking at beds right now. I'm going to also link let's see if I can add it right now. To this thing. Can I do? No, I can't edit it. But purple beds, look them up. I'm not sponsored by anything that I'm saying in this fucking thing. Also, I just did a photo shoot like last week. That was fun. I had a great time. I went shooting out with some friends. Had a great time barbecuing, and I will link the pictures when I get them. They have to be edited and stuff by the people who own the shirt company. Not sponsored by them. I was just helping them out with a little bit of advertising. So I will link that in there for you, and I'll also link their website when the time comes. But yeah, I had a great time with the photo shoot. I got these glasses from Adrian, and I think I looked great. I looked like I was starring in the next Top Gun. That's how much fun I had, I'll tell you what. And the lady was Polish. Yeah, and I think, like, it's not that she was Polish, but I kind of had a hard time understanding her. No offense. She was a sweetheart, love her to death. But I was like, man, your accent's so thick, kind of hot. But also, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time understanding you. So, like, I would legit have to look her in the mouth when she was talking. Like, I had to, like, grab onto every word she was saying and split it apart, you know. Speaking of splitting shit apart, today Braden was like, what's 5 divided by 8? And I'm like, well, I mean, 12.5. And I was right. I was fucking right. I was never good at quick math. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm bad at percentages too. Like, that's my worst weak spot. So I'm really happy that I got my percentages down. Thank God. Otherwise, I was not gonna be a fan. But I'm out of topics this time, guys. I'm just kind of rambling. I'm tired. I'm gonna end it off here, guys. I'm so sorry it was shorter than I want it to be. I promise I'm going to hopefully this time stay on top of my podcasting schedule. I have the long lost episode of me, Devin, and Braden, which I'll be putting out maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. I told Devin that I got it up and going, and he was like very happy about it. So I'm going to try making sure that both mics are soundable on that because it's only through YouTube that I'm having that problem. So hopefully I get that figured out. But I hope you guys enjoyed with me just rambling. And what's it called? I don't remember what I said at the beginning of this podcast. I was so heated when I first started this podcast. So whatever this was, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll talk to you guys again next time.